Just hold on. I close this, close this, close this. Okay, before that, wait, just want to tell you about social media. I think everyone knows about this case, right? It's a big case, yes, it's a phishing scams or whatever. Unfortunately, 400 plus. We are not discuss about the case. We are talking about social media. So the impact is there, right? They receive the message. So it's part of social media because it's an app for communication, right? Socialing, all that. So they receive all these scam, phishing, okay, messages. Unfortunately, the 470 of them, right? They lost 8.5 million, okay, right? So 850,000, right? So in a way, right, whose fault doesn't matter, but the impact, what we're sharing here is the impact of the social media, right? It's very crucial. I mean, in a way, it's huge, right? And of course, unfortunately, these people, they didn't read or didn't take note of the wordings of all that. I personally, I received that. Okay, honest, but they just say that someone my account is renamed with another person's name. So if it's not me, please log in. Yes, something with that, with this account similar last December. I just immediately I delete. Okay, so take note, right? We learn a lesson beside the scamming issues, phishing issue, but we also learn the how big is the impact for just a simple social media messages. See, people can just fall into that. And recently, 2 days ago, I think the IRAS, that means the inland revenue, the one that you're going to pay your tax, right? Your income tax, your property tax. Yeah, that time, by then, when you're a professional, you have to pay all this. Yeah, they also warned, right, Singaporean, take note of the scam, okay, messages, because people are, I mean, those, okay, I hate that, but I have to use the word idiot. Those idiot, really, really, they targeted all those people, Singaporean who are very naive, don't know about all this. So now they are, yeah, the IRAS even big, the huge amount, because it's the saving of your CPF, the CPF that you're saving, your hard-earned saving. So that amount can be more than what you're saving in the bank. So that's why the IRAS also will warn all the Singaporeans. Just take note. You can share with your parents about all this if they didn't aware about. But I think this is a big news. Everyone knows. But this is about social media. Next, we're talking about branding. So OCBC, very kind enough, right? So they have a goodwill payouts. They return every single cent. Not their fault, all right? But some people I know, I follow this story. Some people just whack OCBC, say your security system not good enough, blah blah blah. But actually, it's not. To be fair, right? It's the customer themselves, right? The person who go and click the link and follow up with whatever the actions. So that's why OCBC, right? I mean, they decided they pay every single, they lost, no, that means they have to come up with this 8.5 million and pay back to the customer, right? So here, what we are talking about, what? Can someone give me a guide? So OCBC coming from here, so they are to protect their what? Very simple answer. Hello, class. I'm asking a question. Can someone give me the answer? So they are here, they are promoting what? Hello.
Your brand. I don't know.
Yes, branding is their branding. Right. Imagine if OCBC rejected, say, oh, sorry, none of my business is your fault, blah, blah, blah. So the whole nation, I mean, the whoever the customer of OCBC also will be afraid, right? They say, wow, like that there, I want to withdraw, I want to, all my money, transfer to somewhere else. So OCBC also take note. It's a branding. So it's partial that you're doing right now. Our module, we talk about branding as well, right? Which is important, right? It can be although 8.5 million to a bank, which is one of the big banks, one of four banks, yeah, big four banks. OCBC is inside there, so they need to protect their branding, their reputations. All these are very important, right? They don't have to do that honestly, but I think the management, the top management, they know, because long run people will have a bad impression. Remember, that's one of the the early week slides we mentioned about the impression, right? The keywords. So this case might be closed already, because although OCBC pay out to the customer, but people will remember. It will be a classic case already. It will be in a history book, right? People will know. Next time say, wow, any scam, then people look at the amount. Oh, this small fly, OCBC case is 8.5 million. Yours is only 200K, let's say, assuming, right? So this is how people have the perception. Remember, these are some of keywords, right? Impression, perception, all that, experience. So those 470, right? They learn a hard lesson, although thank God the OCBC pay them back, but they know. But to be fair to these people, some are they are life saving, right? There's one, I think it's software engineer from India, has been working in Singapore for many years. He saved about over 100K and wiped out just because of this simple click, this pushy, the phishing so-called messages. Just press and gone. 100 over K, right? But anyway, I think our government now, with this case, we learn all the lessons. I think follow-up is, there's a lot of course, there will be a lot of steps, measures. Next time you want to use the app, which is your mobile app, right, to log into your respective banks, whether DBS or whatever, they will be cautious. They will implement some security steps already. It's not going to be so simple. Unfortunately, no choice. So end of the day, it's customers' responsibility. So take note, don't just tap any message, just tap, okay? Because they're all banks. Today, I already have my 2 insurance company text me, say they will never send text to me or whatever in terms of payment or what. They only will send official hard copy letter. Okay, so this is what we learned. One, social media, the power of social media, and this is branding, right? Impression of consumer, right? Customer, right? Even though I'm not OCBC, I don't have a saving with OCBC, my other banks, but I have a good impression because of all this, right? So the branding is there already. They restore. Yeah, the right word is restore the damages, so-called. So this is how it works, right? The social media. Next time when you deal with it. Okay, I'm going to close this. Now I'm going to show you the work. This is the top, the team called Dreambell team. Okay, so you can see there's so many items that they have here. They have the video, right? Same as that. Then they have the the PowerPoint, all that. So I'm not going to open all those XD, all that. It will take some time to open, or the InDesign, they use InDesign for publication, PR kit, but that one we don't need. You can use Photoshop or Illustrator to do, so we don't want to go to that route. So now I'm going to show you only the PDF. Okay, PDF, right? So they will start with the Viva, newsletter first. Okay, we just go by the sequence here accordingly. So here they have done. Okay, this is what they have. Okay, newsletter. Okay, this newsletter about the team, all that. See, even greetings, all that they have. I can't remember this. I know this is an A grade team. Is it A plus or A? I don't know. Then they have the presentation. Okay, okay. Why I have this problem? Because I think they did in Windows, so mine is in Mac. But you can see there's so many slides, right? Okay, maybe this one no choice because of the alignment. I open up quick one. This day we also need to do this. Okay, apply. So you can see. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick one. So this is when they do their Viva presentation, which is the video, right? You can have that as well, part of it, and submit this one about the studio. Hello. There's 3 of them only. See, it's not about what pictures, how beautiful the person is, the data. Remember the amount that given? Of course, this is fake lah. It won't be realistic. Okay, you can see, right? How much effort? 3%, this is 3%. Now your team, you got 4 or 5. And this is literally is manual drawn by designed by the team, not any ready-made, graphics. Okay, oops. So you have that. No, okay, the same one, Viva, they save into PDF, remember? We asked for different formats, so please take note. Social media proposal. Look at that. They arrange is like a book form, because they have the index, all that, right? The pages, all that, the guide. Yes, a lot, right? You can see, of course, screen capture. You can say, oh, screen capture, yeah, but they, arrange in order. What are the things here? There's too many already. Okay, right up, because if I'm not wrong, it's total about 50 plus pages or 60 plus, or 55, about that. 32 pages, all that, right? 55 pages, as you can see here. Okay, this is document. Okay, again, see Windows when Mac open Windows document always have this issue. The intersect. That's why your slide same thing, because it's all original created in Windows. That's why each time I have to open and readjust. Sometimes I overlook. That's why it cut off the screen. So you can see here, right? Website, all that they have. not just right up. I mixed up the website earlier. See, company website. All right. Of course, it's similar. It looks like, oh, repeated item, yes, but they repackage everything. Calendar, I'm not going to open this. I just open the PDF. Okay, 30 days, not one page. Earlier, we just show you. But you see, they break down to days. Not every day, but they selective. Okay. This one, I think, is another one PowerPoint slide, but it's all the calendar. Yes. Okay, I'm not going to open this. So that different platform persona. I think earlier you have seen this already. All right. Then the video, of course, they have that.
Jeremy, he prefer Facebook and then to maintain more friends.
Remember, your
so for targeting,
3% below, you need to show your face.
Best advocate for our product due to them also being into education. So Facebook is most frequently used by parents and educators. So
okay, the three of them. Yeah.
I think that is 6 months. Total is.
Okay, I'm not going to go through that. And InDesign branding, click. Okay, this one is another one. Press click. The product, because this team they're talking about, they're designing a children book. So you can see, so they submit the sketches, the branding, right? All that, the concept behind the color scheme, right? Usage, all that. This is exactly most close to corporate identity. That means your branding, color usage for your logos, all that. See, look at that. The spacing, the font, the usage, all that. They're talking about the alignment for the fonts, what kind of fonts usage, all that. Company, our logo, see how they appear on color background and non-color background. See the difference, how the logo appear, right? Okay, this is more on the product. Then the company branding, okay, this is their logo. See, they break down. Look at that. Of course, I'm not expecting every team to follow exactly what I'm showing you today. I mean, this morning, all this best work, so-called, right? You don't have to follow exactly. You might have your different layout, different concept, right? So please take note. See, story value about the company. So same, if you have a, I keep on using the pastry shop, okay, or cafeteria, or right, whatever the business. So you must have some values or whatever, right? But here, because their project is different from yours, theirs is a company, a design agency. Then they create this product, I mean, social media to promote the product for a client, right? Which is which is the storybook, right? They came up with that storybook. For your case, you are not an agency. Okay, you are not an agency. You are the actual client itself already, right? So you're doing the design, double up as like a designer or agency. You come up with your concept, social media, right? Layout, everything. See, so their name is called Dream Bell Team. Look at that. This is exactly, which is important. I don't know whether this batch, I mean, this class will have anyone do that. This is important because of the pixel. This is how they calculate where they appear on screen at a corner. Let's say it's a website or a mobile phone, the positioning, all that, right? Because you can use coding and adjust it, right? But there's a given, a so-called a standard guideline for all designers, whoever take over this job, you know what I mean? So how to apply this, let's say next time the company, right, or the client, no, they want to apply the logo, where they're gonna appear this logo. See, do and don'ts, right? So they tell you not to rotate, not to move, all that. Where's the alignment? Cannot use monochrome, means black and white logo, right? Or customize, got texturing, all that. So these are corporate identity. Yes, I'm talking about even not this exercise. I'm talking about even those multinational corporate companies, banks, all that, UOB or DBS or what, Citibank or those are banks. Hotel also the same, any hotel, Raffles Hotel or any hotel, right? Any industry, those big established company, especially they are international, well known, right? Regardless of what business they are in, they will have a full set of corporate identity similar like this. That's why if you go and check Facebook, Twitter, all that, they have all these guidelines, do and don'ts, right? They will tell you when you want to use their logo appear, because you might be a joint force with them, right? Collaborate some projects. So they will give you the digital format, but they will tell you, please follow this and this. SIA I've seen before. When my friend showed me when he was with an agency deal with SIA account, they show me the Bible. You call it a Bible, means page by page they will tell you. Okay, when you apply on the screen, when you apply how to apply on print, the color, because screen color and print color is different. So these are very important. See, they will tell you all that. Then the color scheme, right? If you are asking me, sure, this one, is it considered as very extensive? To be honest, it's still there's much more to go. There's a lot of things you can add on, right? Like those who opt for cafe, if your project is about cafeteria, right? Cakes, all that. So you have pastry, all that. Yeah. Beside that, you can have some come up with your own, cafe. So-called like Starbucks, they have this. They have a mark design or some collection, not freebies. It can be freebies, anything, right? With your logo printed on the product. That's part of the corporate identity. Stickers earlier, right? They have a stickers, yeah, similar thing, right? Right. So just like you went to some restaurant, right? They have their name or logo, they craft on all those utensils, the plates, all that, right? The chopsticks or whatever, right? The spoon, forks, all that. Some those established company, of course, assuming, right? So this is the branding, as you can see. Yeah, okay, yeah. So questions. This is an A grade project. Project, yes, A grade, if I'm not wrong. So if you think that your team can do better than this team, wow, you're most welcome. I hope this batch, right? Some group from this batch, can break the ice, also call. I don't want to stick to this, the item by item. Yes, it's effort. Imagine it's only 3 girls. You have 4. I think each team got 4, right? Minimum is 4 of you. Yeah, I remember. So you already have 1 extra manpower, right? Yeah, manpower. You got extra manpower. So I won't say I will expect, but what I said, you can do more than them. Any questions? Hello, class. Any questions?
Not at the moment, ba.
Okay, no problem. Understood. So each team, you should have 2 appointment. I will wait for you, and I will not call you. Okay, because I already say responsibility on your side already. I push back. Say you have to be proactive, arrange, talk to your members. If I'm you, arrange a time, then text me. Okay, you can text me WhatsApp or you can by Teams as well, no problem. But I already say give me advance notice, at least 5 to 6 hours. You want to start from tonight? Yes. Mr. Tan, can my team meet you at 9 p.m.? Yes, no problem. Make sure all members must be present. One member not present, I will call off. No point to meet. Okay, that is the requirement. Okay, please take note now. Two appointments. So I'm not going to call or say, hey, sorry, Charlene, use your team. Hey, Charlene, you only make 1 appointment, 1 more to go. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to chase after anyone. So I will mark accordingly. Your team discuss with me, then I will, I will make a mark on the grading. Well, I will say discuss. Yeah, I will highlight here, say round 1, round 2. You know what I mean? So when I grade, I know. Okay.
Mr. Tan.
Yes.
Phil has a question. He asked, we have to arrange for this week and week 16 or 16 and 17.
Oh,
The meeting.
all the way. Sorry, Phil, I didn't read because usually in my class I don't read the message. Yes, 15, 16, 17. That means before the due date. Except the 3 days I mentioned already, Chinese New Year Eve and the main day, the 2 main days of Chinese New Year. The rest you can make appointment, no problem, inclusive weekends. But again, the catch is you can make it, but your members can they make it? So you all need to discuss. That's one of the important point. Among the team members, you need to discuss, arrange. Don't assume you can make it, but how about others, right? Of course, Chinese New Year, please enjoy. Don't just focus on this, right? You can arrange it after Chinese New Year or before Chinese New Year. Today is Tuesday, right? After this, all the way until week 17, which is the final submission. Right, week 17 is the final submission. This Sunday is the beta. Okay, you can submit the beta, then you start with the 2 discussion, no problem. I mean the 2 meetings, no issue. Right? But once you submit the beta, then I will definitely ask you to show me. Because you have not discussed with me, then straight away you submit the beta, then we will see what can be improved. Right? Any concern? 3 weeks from now, a lot of things to do. Just now I show you already, that's a grade A or A+ project with 3 students only. But don't worry, I'm not going to use that as a benchmark. I just want to see any team, you can break this, or come up with something more creative or more interesting stuff. Right? You have to balance beside the contents, the overall presentations, which is very important. I don't want you just purely focus on the contents, then the layout, is very messy. You're not arranged it nicely because social media, which is very important, right? You have a target audience. So take note. Okay, I think that's all from me. All right. The lessons for today, that's it. I won't call for lesson next week until you meet up with me, the 2 meetings. Each team, take note, each team I leave it to you. How long? Again, I think we can't tell. Okay, you book a time. Just say, Mr. Tan, can we meet? Example, tonight 8 p.m. But we might discuss 2 hours non-stop because you have so many things to talk about. Or this maybe it's half an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You never know. But of course, if you come in, you just show me one item, example, persona, first meeting, then just talk about that. Then that is not what I want. At least you should cover the overall, even you don't have the thing ready. I mean the items ready. But at least you have to go through the plan. What is your plan for all those items, right? Which is very important, right? You don't tell me, oh, only done the persona, then waste of time. You should at least go through with me. We plan for this, we plan for that. You have visual sketches, even better. I'm not expecting, ready digital stuff, all that. Okay. Hello. Any questions? If not, that's it for today. I mean, that's it until I meet you during the 2 meetings. I want next week, don't lock in, and of course week 17 also don't lock in because it's all project phase already. It's asynchronous. Okay, you're on your own and you just arrange 2 sessions with me to go through your assignment 2. Okay, again, it's not that difficult to fail unless you don't want to submit your project. Okay, so once you're done, of course, I already say from day 1, you put minimum effort, you only get minimum grades. You put more effort, you get higher grades. So this, your assignment 1, you can see, right? A lot of teams, they score A+, A, all that, right? Okay, I've been talking all the way. So last call. Any questions?
Don't have.
Don't have. Thank you very much, Charlene. So all the best. Okay, all the best, students. Okay, meantime, of course, go and enjoy your Chinese New Year. Even